everyone, welcome back to yet another segment of Rocky Talk. I'm Jordan Smitherman alongside Caitlin Gill and Brenda Green, and we have a lot of topics to dive into today. First off, let's start off with the rookie who is taking the NFL world by storm and is playing himself into the MVP conversation, CJ Stroud.
Yeah, his contributions to the Texans have not only been incredible, but also historic.
Yes.
He is the only rookie in the last 40 years to lead a game-winning drive starting in the final 2 minutes in 2 games in a row.
That's
He's
crazy.
not only him, he is a great clutch time quarterback. And he is the second rookie all time to throw 800 passing yards in a 2-game span. So he is just continually contributing and producing. And he's already tied the rookie record for most games with 350 pass yards. And 350 pass yards is a lot. We take that for granted all the time. That's 3 games, and he has a chance to beat the record this week against the Cardinals after an already incredible performance last week, putting up 30 points in a win over the Bengals. And in terms of their playoffs, they're looking good right now.
Yes.
I don't know if they top the Jags, but they have momentum. And right now, DraftKings has them at 48.8% odds. So it's looking good for the Texans. And in terms of the MVP race, I don't know if he'll be able to pull it out, but he's definitely got Rookie of the Year tied up.
I don't think he has MVP either. He's definitely looking more like Rookie of the Year. But now we got to talk about America's new favorite quarterback and one of our favorites, VFL Josh Dobbs, a.k.a. the Pastronaut. What is impressing y'all the most about Josh Dobbs right now, and what do you think is making America fall in love with him?
I mean, let's be honest. What is there not to love about Josh Dobbs? Us VFLs, we know Josh Dobbs has been an incredible quarterback for literally forever. Scientist by day, Vikings fan, savior by night. And he has revived the Vikings' playoff hopes. I mean, I remember sitting here the first few weeks, and you're like, the Vikings, it's just over. It's over, but now they're back in the talks, and they have the heart of the nation around them right now without Justin Jefferson or Kirk Cousins. And I would have never seen that coming.
Crazy.
But Josh Dobbs, his stats back him up. He has completed 67.2% of his 64 pass attempts in Minnesota. And in 2 games, he has 426 yards, 3 throwing touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 110 rush yards, and 2 touchdowns. And this is my favorite meme. Born too late for Tom Brady, too young for Joe Montana, but just in time for Josh Dobbs.
Y'all's favorite teams are the Bucks and the Clippers, and we have been able to get a good early look at them through the in-season tournament. And that makes me wonder, which team has had the worst performance so far, the Bucks or the Clippers?
Well, first of all, that sounds a lot worse than mine. I was going to come in, and you were talking about star power. That's what the Bucks have all added and also lost. And a lot of people are talking about the disappointment of the Bucks right now. We are this far into the NBA season, and we have this far until the finals. Am I worried? No. No, I'm not. Because we have so many new pieces that are developing, and chemistry especially. The one part is obviously first-year head coach Adrian Griffin. And this year's a little weird with the chemistry there because you have Giannis talking about how it's a partnership and Adrian Griffin talking about how he listens to players. So there's definitely a weird dynamic in that coach-player position because Adrian said sometimes the players do know better than him, and I do believe that, but I'm interested to see how that plays out. But talk about individual performances. Last night against the Raptors, Damian Lillard, 37 points, 13 assists, and he is the first ever player in Bucks history to score on and assist on 35 points in the same game. He has come in and broken already 2 Bucks records, so I'm feeling good about Dame. And Malik Beasley, too, also 8 3-points last night, 30 points, 4 rebounds. So depth, the Bucks do have. And that I'm excited about. And obviously then it's everyone finding their place. We have a good starting 5, but we have very well 5 people that can come in right after them.
The only issue is obviously the defense.
Yes. And
one of the worst defensive rated teams in the league right now.
You know what? That's the work in progress, okay? But Giannis, his presence definitely has not been taken for granted. He is already averaging 29.5 points per game and 9.6 rebounds. And not to mention his 54-point, 12-rebound game against the Pacers. And I say this on here a lot, but y'all, be patient. Be patient. Once again, we are this far. We have this far for Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo to figure out their roles and develop. Hey, I don't want that NBA Cup, but give me that NBA final. We got time.
There's Victor Wembanyama in the NBA, Connor Bedard in the NHL, and as we mentioned earlier, CJ Stroud in the NFL. I know it's early in the season right now, but if you guys could pick a Rookie of the Year out of those 3 rookies, who do you pick? Do you want to start us off?
Sure. Okay, this is going to be a lot coming from me. Number 1, I'm going to show some NHL love. And
Okay.
number 2, Chicago. This is the only time it's ever going to happen. All right, so speaking of franchise saviors before,
Okay.
Connor Bedard. A lot of people thought maybe this was a development, 2-3 years. No, he's coming in with a bang, and he is making a contribution immediately. He is coming off 2 multi-goal games last week, 2 against the Panthers and 2 against the Lightnings. He has 7 goals in the last 6 games, and he
Okay.
leads NHL rookies with 13 points in 13 games.
Dang.
He has been absolutely incredible. And tonight, against the Lightning, Bedard has a chance to become the youngest player in NHL history to score multiple goals in 3 straight games, which is just
Dang.
incredible. And incredible for the city of Chicago. Not like I'd ever
Yes.
want anything incredible to happen there. But
18, wow.
the Blackhawks, they had the 3rd worst record in the NHL last year. They won the draft lottery, but they won the jackpot with Connor Bedard, their first overall pick. And he is on pace to score 57 goals in his rookie season. That would set the 2nd of all time. So he's made incredible contributions. He's a young kid, and honestly, you love to see it.
Yes, we do.
Hey, they're making their contributions in each league. So all
Yep.
of them are killing it. All of them, if we could, give each medal. They're doing great.
Yes. Well, that will be it for us on this episode of Rocky Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.